Oh, goodness. How you doing this afternoon, everybody? Let me give it a few minutes, see who wants to join in, who don't want to join in. Oh, goodness. What time flies by. Before I knew it, it was noon. I still haven't got much of nothing done today. Of course, I'm ahead of schedule. I have more time than money. If I had the money, I'd have a tune-up, and I would therefore be busy tuning this vehicle up for the road. Because in approximately 2 weeks, the plan is to get back out on the road. 2.5 weeks. I was going to go out and play around in Phoenix this weekend, or around Phoenix, but I've decided against that. I canceled that. I don't have a running generator. I've been trying to take care of that problem. I'm applying for a loan, but it won't take a damn picture. It takes a picture of my license. I don't understand. But when it goes to take a picture of me, it says the camera's not enabled. If it's enabled to take my license pictures and stuff, why the hell is it not enabled to take a picture of me? Don't make no damn sense. And you call the people down there, they don't know nothing. They can't tell you how to fix it or anything. So, I don't know. Figure something out. I figure if it don't go through, or if I can't get them to take the picture, I'm not supposed to have it. Not supposed to get it. But I did find a real good deal on one, $350. Hey, if there's anybody out there that's got $350 you'd like to loan me, payment's $30 a month. The thing is, hey, booyah, Frankie. The sad thing is, they approved me for $700 worth of credit. Hey, Will, hang on, let me find my glasses. Oh, hell. Here, I went and set my glasses somewhere. Frankie got me in a mess, Will. Yeah, it's all Frankie's fault. He teased me with this beautiful generator that's cheap. And I'm like, damn, there ought to be someone that could loan me that. Then he sends me a link to this loan place. Even before I apply, they tell me, yeah, I'm good for $700. I'm like, wow, that's cool. I apply. It takes a picture of my driver's license, the front. It accepts it. Then it tells you the back, accepts it. And then it says it's going to do a portrait. And then it comes up and says my camera's enabled. Go to the browsers and this, that, and the other. Hell, I don't know nothing about going to no browser and doing nothing. I thought that was Will. That's not Will, that's L. Yeah, I'm a token. Cheers at you, my friend. Cheers, cheers, cheers. But what a pain in the ass. They say I can have $700 in credit and they won't give it to me. Must be because of my name. Oh, goodness. Frankie, I even called them and they're like, man, and they did. They walked me through the same thing I did. The same exact thing I did. And it did the same exact thing. Anybody know what they're talking about? It's to go in the browser. What the hell's the browser? The cheapest, the absolute cheapest that the dispensaries sell. I went in on the first of the month and I bought an ounce for $80. It was a half ounce of this and a half ounce of Cheech and Chong. and two halves make a whole. So basically, 45. By the time out the door, and all, it was 83 out the door, I think. But about $40 a half ounce. You can't beat that. You know, it's hard to get it on the street for that. Yep, I tried my other phone. It does the same exact damn thing, Frankie. The same exact thing. And I don't know what they're talking about. Any other app, they ask you permission. And, you know, it says, while using this tab, blah, just this one time and don't allow. I hit yes. If I didn't, it wouldn't take a picture of my license. So I don't know if they got a glitch in the program. I don't know what the heck they got going on. Going on just over 3 years. Yeah, just about 3 years, along with the hair too. It might be going closer to 4 years now. Yeah, probably 4. Oh, it's real strange, especially when I couldn't get the people from the company to fix it, you know? But that could be the good Lord taking care of me. Maybe somebody's going to donate $350 and find out about it. You know, you never know. Hell, people's helped me out before with more than that. Look, when the people paid my space rent here for the month, that was $500. Look, when Mr. Newman sent me $500 on the motorhome, or helped me get the motorhome, or all the stuff he's done, you know. So it could happen. I've got 100 of it. I'm only 250 short. But hell, I was going to order the tune-up stuff and everything, as much as I could get, you know, from that card. But hell, if I can't take my picture, then I don't know. Maybe I should apply somewhere else. Maybe there's another card or something somewhere that delivers I can apply for. What was that thing you was talking about? Amazon. Maybe I need to check with Amazon. Oh, well, thank you. This is what I used to drive around. If you like my hat, you'll love what I drove around. What do you think of that one? That's back in 2020. Close to 30,000 people tagged that vehicle. They sure did. It got painted a couple months ago, though, so it's no longer like that. Would you like to see what it looks like now? I'll show you. But first, let me show you my name. On the 8th, this 8th day of July, 2019, my first name became 4, my middle name became 20, my last name became Jim. That is, by the way, my legal name. Now, I'll show you what I'm getting ready to drive from Arizona to Washington, D.C. again for the last time. I need your help. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Go to 420jim.com. Sign that damn petition. If you're not on the petition, you're part of the problem instead of being part of the solution. Like I say, the RB had like 30,000 tags like this on it. See how they're all faded? I gave her a new name. It used to be called the Cannabis 2. Well, in honor of its last journey, it being a Winnebago, I call her the Cannabago now. This last weekend's the first weekend I let people tag the new paint job. And this is just in my little town sitting across the street. So you can imagine once I hit the road. That's how you spell my legal name. Fourtwentyjim. We all showing Arizona love. I love it when the kids tag it. I'll let kids, adults, whatever. I don't care what the age is. I love how somebody used my cross and put loves you. People send me a donation and ask me to put something up in the windows or up on the side for them, and I do. There's the petition again. Elder abuse, we need a little control on that. My Facebook. Of course, y'all know my YouTube. If you want to piss my trolls off and send $1 to help with fuel, that's my Cash App. Surprised I've only got 2 tags on the back. Someone made me a little Arizona scene here to take with me, the Sonora cactus, the mountain, the eagle and all. Lessons from Arizona. My favorite tag. That's what it's all about. Here in a couple of weeks, if I get up this, depending on whether I get this generator or not, but as it stands right now, I need $900. I could make do with 800 maybe. But here, let me show you something. Years ago, Atlantic East Motion Pictures wanted to do a movie about me. And we never got the money to do it. Hang on, I'll give you my Cash App in a minute. We never got the money up to do the movie. But check this out. Check this out. Let's see if I can get this to... I think I got everything hooked up right. Yeah, here we go. Well, marijuana to this day from 1937 is a class 1 narcotic, hallucinogenic, no medical value. I want to go kick in the doors in Colorado. The doctors selling phony prescriptions and the state stores selling the phony medical drugs.
Our veterans are dying every day, and this can definitely help.
While this movie is on, you may not realize that hemp was the most important product in America and in the world for thousands of years. All commerce was carried by hempen sails. Indeed, the word canvas, which you'll see in the movie, comes from the Arabic word and the Dutch word for hemp, which is canvas. Canvas is the Dutch pronunciation of cannabis.
Respected us, but anytime I encounter with law enforcement, I put up on audio and video.
It would have been really cool if we'd got the money up to do that. That would have been really cool. But we never did.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion...
But Josh, I don't. Here, I just showed you my Cash App. That's the only way I know to. I think it's 420 Jim 2. Frankie, are you still here? Do y'all know my Cash App? See, I don't really know my Cash App. That's why I got these QRs. I think it's 4 Jim. But if you screenshot or scan that on your phone, whatever, that's it. It might be 420 JIMS, but I'd be lying to you. It says 420 Jim on my card, but that's all I know. Oh. Yeah, 420 Jim's all it says on the card. Oh, yeah, oh, there you go. It's got a $sign and then 420 JIMS. Cool. Now all I was going to do is remember that. Hey, and I appreciate it. Any help is really appreciated. It all goes to getting me on the road in 2 weeks. The biggest problem I got right now is a generator, but I found a new one you can't beat for $350. Well, one of my supporters found it for me through Walmart, I think. But I can't really go without electricity. Not all the way to Florida and DC and whatnot. Heck, I was going to go set this weekend in Phoenix, but I don't want to sit there all weekend and not be able to run a fan or charge a phone or nothing. And yeah, I need to get a generator. So a generator, a tune-up, and my insurance, and I'm ready to go for the year. If I get the help with people to do that, I'll carry it the rest of the year. I've got $1,000 a month that I can put in every month that I'm on the road because I don't have to pay rent. All that money can go to the mission instead of paying to a landlord to be plugged in an RV spot. So, and normally I don't have to ask people. Normally I've already worked the month, and got the engine done, everything done, and hit the road because I'd been working. But this year I had eye surgery and I couldn't work. So. Huh? Okay. Oh, yeah. I see you said it tells me on the card. I didn't think to look at the card at first. But, yeah. Oh, when you win Gam. Oh, wow. That'd be cool. I wish you luck. I wish you luck. The main thing I need is each and every person that sees this video to please sign that petition. Not only we need to get our cannabis prisoners out of jail, as long as it stays a class 1 narcotic, which it is. Biden, Trump, Obama, no one changed that. It's still a class 1 narcotic. They're selling it as a medicine. They hold the medical patent. Big oxymoron. But they take away your right to bear arms under federal law. No one can own a firearm or ammunition under federal law until we get it out of a class 1 or class 2 narcotic. And the people say, oh, well, look at Hunter Biden. He had a class 2 cocaine. Class 1's higher. Under federal law, I encourage people, look it up. We all lose our rights to bear arms and ammunition as long as it's a class 1 or 2 narcotic. I barely agree it's a drug. To agree it's a drug, I'd have to put it down with aspirin, Tylenol, caffeine, definitely cigarettes and stuff like that. because people dying from all of them. Ain't nobody died off of no marijuana, THC. Texas is going backwards. They're running a campaign now. The same, I can show you a news story here on the TV in 2018. It's the same senator in 2018 that made a comment to my news story that's trying to run a campaign to take it away. The carts and the deltas and stuff. Back when I was there and trying to tell people don't vote decriminalization, you're stupid. And they found out, now they're going backwards. The same guy that talks on that interview the news did with me, I just noticed that last night when I played the news story. I've been late breaking news in Texas a couple times. And one of the stories, I don't know which one, if y'all want me to look it up, I'll look it up real quick and show you them. But it's that same guy. I recognized his name and I'm, oh shit. He's all out now this year doing a Reefer Madness 2.0. He's getting cops and other people to stand up in front of the board and stuff and just lie their ass off. I appreciate anybody that signs it and share it. Get one friend to sign it. If we yeah, that's what it should be. That's what it looks like on my card. Yeah. That's what it is on my card. $420 JIMS. Here, let me see if I can find one of these. I've got so many. Gave out the Bad Cop No Donut Award. Damn, I don't see any of the other ones. Oh, there we go. There's a short. There's a short. Maybe. Maybe a minute. Where? My old RV, the very first cannabis, not this. Oh, never mind. It took it off. Oh, there we go. Here it is, my first one. That's a look at the very first cannabis. It caught fire in Knoxville, Tennessee, and a veteran gave me this one. Oh, here we go. And now I can show you the very first the one that just caught on fire. This is back from when I very first started out. This is from March 20th of 2014. And it's the very first news story made about me. The very first RV, the one that burnt that I just showed you. I went to a 420 event. And, oh, where'd it go? Well, I started this on March 1st at the Farmington Flea Market.
One man, one dog, one motorhome with one mission.
Travel through the United States all the way to Washington, D.C. by December and gather as many
signatures as I can on a petition to federally legalize marijuana.
He calls it the 420 Gym Dream.
I literally woke up a month and a half ago and said somebody's got to do this. And I took all my decals off, or most of them off, and started this mission.
And already racking up the miles and thousands of signatures.
I've been to Gallup, I've been down to Flagstaff, I've been to Winslow, Kingman, to Vegas, up to Boulder City, Utah, and lots of stops in between.
So what's his reasoning?
If my 6 grandkids can grow up and fight for the country and die at 18, or they can buy a pack of Marlboro, let's say, or cigarettes, whatever brand, they should be able to buy a pack of doobies instead, a lot more healthier. Hopefully they don't do either.
He also believes in the medical aspects.
Totally. The medical factors are just figuring out. You know, you could take strains of this for seizures and strains for glaucoma.
And there are more, but you'll need to check those out on his Facebook page. Yup, 420 Gym is on Facebook at Jack-Apu.
Go green, there's no better way.
And they took away that Facebook page from me. So I haven't had that page for many, many, many years. But, you know, it's kind of cool that I can look on here and see stuff like that. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, brings back memories.
Hi, man. This is that over here, man.
Oh, turn off.
Life doesn't.
But, you know, I tell people, if your name's not on the petition, you're part of the problem, not part of the solution. A peaceful petition. You can't get any more peaceful. All of y'all are speaking out by putting your name on it. That's it. Me, I'm going around and speaking out about it. Before long, I'll put my Twitter account back up. You know, I used to Twitter back to Mr. Trump when he made comments. I guarantee you he knows who I am, what I drive, and all that. But he's not going to pay no attention to me unless we get, you know, all these signatures, 100,000 plus. He ain't even going to look my way until we do that. And it's not whether you like or don't like Mr. Trump. He's the president. If you don't like him, get on my petition and prove him wrong. Because if all the haters got on my petition and all the people that liked him, we'd pass no problem. Hey, haters, my challenge to you, put your name on the petition and tell me that he's not going to do it. One of us is going to be right, one of us is going to be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize. I'll pull up the names and apologize to everyone. But I really think he will. And hey, the people that support Trump and cannabis and your gun rights and getting the prisoners out, he'll do it for us this year. But we got to ask him. You know, he's doing what the will of the people. That's his quote. He's doing the will of the people. Well, we need to tell him. So everybody needs to put their hate or anything like that aside. This is for the prisoners. This is for our gun rights. And yes, I want to have a couple 100,000 signatures and remind Mr. Trump that says that he's pro-Second Amendment, that as long as it's in a Class 1 or Class 2 narcotic, that's not true. Now, whether he knows that or is paying attention to that, I don't know. But I'd like to remind him. But I need a bunch of signatures before I go putting my foot out there to be stomped on. Hey, my brother, if I could afford to do something like that, yeah, but I can't. I try and make an ounce last me all week. I'm a person, if I light a joint, I'm not putting it out. I'm smoking that joint all the way down. I just like putting out a cigarette. You just don't do it, you know. That's why I use my can. The can, I just reach down, I put me a little pinch on there, and I'm good. If I pack a bowl, you know, every hit gets a little nastier and whatnot, and then I stand by the can, and I smoke a lot less pot. Now, when I get off the road, and I can grow my own next year. I love to smoke. I've smoked tobacco for 40 plus years, but I quit 6 years ago, and I miss it. But I don't want to put all that chemical man-made stuff in my body no more. I don't want to pay ridiculous prices for it. What I want to do is grow my plants and my feeder leaves, my sucker leaves and stuff. That will be my tobacco for the year. And when I want to get stoned, I'll smoke the bud. Oh, wow, cool. That's quite a bit of weed. That's quite a bit of weed, yeah. Oh, goodness. I'm going into illegal states, so that's why I don't, my pipes, the 2 pipes I got, I've got 1 nectar collector for concentrate. That stuff will be left here with a friend. And she knows if I don't come back, it's hers, and if I come back, it's mine. But, yeah, I'm not going to chance taking it through other states and this, that, and the other. If somebody was to give me a little bud and I needed something to smoke out of, I know how to make that happen. And I know how to make that disappear right afterwards. So, yeah. But I went through 2 illegal searches, both of them being years ago, back when I first started. Now they know I won't let them search, and if they do, it's illegal, and I'm going to get it out and fight them anyway. They know. But I've learned a lot on this 10 years. I surely have. I don't see any troubles happening this year, really, knock on wood. But, of course, I am going to meet a couple of dumb cops. I am going to get a couple of, not really arguments maybe with the cops, but, yeah, sometimes. If they're dumb enough to come up to me and ask me if I'm carrying marijuana, I'm dumb enough to say, are you carrying donuts? Hey, they can't profile me any more than I can profile them. Why you want to know my birthday? I was in December, man. I'm a December child. What do you mean buy a beer? You know I'm old enough to buy a beer. I have no idea what you're talking about there. Oh. Buy a beer. Oh, right on. Oh, goodness sakes, goodness sakes. I need to walk up here to the hardware store and see if they sell lawnmower plugs. If they do, I need to buy one and see if I can get this generator to fire up. If not, I'm screwed this weekend. I'm going to sit here and do nothing. Wait until next weekend. And hope I get help. Oh, well. Questions, comments, concerns? How many? Oh, there's 4 people here. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Let me see if I can find something interesting to show y'all. Up. Not that way, for sure. I know there's other things. I just can't find them, I guess. Oh, the weather out here today is, we're close to 70. We're probably going to hit 70 today. Well, it's still searching. I just seen a picture where I gave the lady the Bad Cop No Donut Award. This is, I don't know what this one is. Something about, you gotta love it when the news says you get. Let's see what this one's about. Oh.
Legalize marijuana. He knows that it's already allowed in Colorado to our west, and that Missouri has medical marijuana to our east. Hey, Frank Miller is live in Hayesville with the story.
Well, we're outside of the Dude Smells This CBD shop in Hayesville, and when you want to get a message across to people, sometimes you have to get noticed right outside the door. It's going to do just that. Part of a multi-state tour talking about legalizing.
That's when I was at Dude Smell This Smoke Shop in near Wichita, Kansas, when they did that one. They came and did the story during the day, and then they came back that night and sat outside of the smoke shop and did the live. Let me plug this thing in because I've almost lost my battery now. Whoops. Aha. Let's see. Maybe I can find another one to bore you with. A lot of these I haven't even seen myself or haven't seen in a long time. There's a cute picture. 420 Jim and his cannabis pot legalization. There I am in my, that's my go to court suit and tie. Oh, here's this RV a couple months ago.
Everybody's good. I clean off the fog off my eyeball.
It was quick. I didn't know it was going to go into a video. I've never seen this one, or I don't remember.
Alright, now we're back on the YBR podcast with legend and well-known man, 420 Jim.
Hey, how you doing today?
420 Jim, what brings you to Graham, Texas?
I want cannabis and hemp legal everywhere for everybody in the United States of America. I've been on the road 6 years, 31 states, traveling and educating, and a couple of my followers invited me to come to your little city here.
Okay, I like that. Can you tell us about this bus that's behind us?
Well, this one is the Cannabis 2. It's been on the road 2.5 years. It replaced the one at Clock Fire 2.5 years ago. A Vietnam vet donated it, and I travel the United States with it.
Okay. How long have you been traveling around the United States with it?
A total of 6 years, 2.5 with this one, a total of 31 states.
31 states, you say? And out of those 31 states, have you had any problems
Oh yeah, here and there. I used to put a Calvin in the window pissing on the police departments and mayors, and thankfully I haven't had to do that over the last couple of years. They finally learned that I know my rights. I stick up for my rights. I audio and video every encounter with law enforcement. They make themselves look bad on audio and video. I don't have to do that. And then I just stick up for my rights in court, and I beat them every time.
Yes, sir, like that. Have you had any threats lately in Texas?
Oh, no. I mean, in my whole journey, I've not had any threats whatsoever. Most people understand what I'm doing. I just want it legal for everybody. I want everybody's record destroyed and anybody in jail set free from pot. Dispensaries, as far as I'm concerned, are federal traps. Me, if I was looking for cannabis, I'd see my local guy. He ain't going to tax me, and he ain't going to take away my right to bear arms.
Yes, sir.
Get the federal government out. You got to remember it's a federal trap. Let's say Trump's plane crashed today. Pence goes in tomorrow, declares it a 7-year drug sting, and puts all these people that they have on audio and video violating federal law in prison legally. See, people aren't thinking about that. So I think most people like the fact that I just go around and tell and spread the truth. I don't think too many people hate 420 Jim. I would hope not. I spread peace and love.
Now, there is a couple people that are deliberately lying to people to try and get them to hate me. And yes, last year I was hurt in Topeka, Kansas, because this was from years back. I did get, it could have been a lot worse. She just barely bumped my legs with the car, but they did hit me. Had she not slammed on her brakes, it could have been a catastrophe. And she had no reason to be headed towards the sidewalk anyway. But not everybody loves a person, you know what I mean? I won't bore y'all with all of it. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that was there. I'll have to come back and watch that at some point. It wasn't what I was trying to find. And I guess that's it. Well, probably be good to turn the hotspot off anyway. So, anybody got any more questions, comments, or concerns before I get out of here? I'm probably not going to be here much longer, I reckon, if nobody wants to communicate. I need to go to the hardware store, and it's about time to start getting a couple fly traps and a spark plug for the generator and stuff like that. I think summer's upon us here. That means the flies will be coming out. Well, thank you. Oh, I do one at noon and one at 7 p.m. I just started on the YouTube a week or so ago, and I was doing them of the morning and the evening, and now I've changed it. I don't want to do it in the morning because I'm too busy. This morning was my last morning. But yeah. And heck, I mean, the things I showed you are just off of YouTube TV. I mean, if anybody want to really see anything, all you got to do is put my name in on YouTube, Google, anything like that. You'll see a ton of stuff. You'll run across my haters and go look at them and how they just chop up 400 videos and make slander and lies. They got a whopping 64 followers. And they're so proud that they've been doing this and doing stupid things like on the anniversary of a loved one's death, sending me this and stuff. That just show what kind of mentality that they have. So, but one day they'll be stopped. But I moved over from Facebook because Facebook quit saving the live broadcast. And I like to do the lives. If you go back on Facebook, all the way back, you can go back the whole 5 years. This profile's been up. And not only do I do lives of the evening or stuff like that, if I'm at events, I go live. If a cop comes up to me or a property owner, a store, anything like that, I always go live and I put it on live. So I'm going to keep them on YouTube now because they save the lives and Facebook don't. And it would mean a lot, first of all, if everybody that sees this and believes nobody belongs in jail for weed and you want your gun rights, sign the petition at 420jim.com, 420jim.com. We get the petition up, the numbers up, Congress and Trump would do it. If we don't get the numbers up, they ain't going to do it. It's as simple as that. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Step aside. Let everybody, So please, hey, you can get off my channel if you don't like me repeating myself, dude. You're more than welcome to go somewhere else, dude. Remember, Jesus loves you, dude. See, I even got to praise the haters because their comments count. They just don't realize it, but their comments count. Not me. You know what I got? Yahshua. This reminds people of Yahshua. I got Yahshua in my heart. That's all I got, brother man. That's all I got. Good. Hey, you want a real good laugh? You want a real good laugh? Here you go. I'll show you a real good laugh, brother. Real good laugh. Laugh at my name. Here, oh, you ready? Laugh at my name. My first name's 4. My middle name's 20. And my last name's Jim. And that's the judge that declared it to be. And that's the date and the seal of the court making them official. So, laugh at that. You can laugh at me all you want. I'll laugh with you. I'll laugh with you. I'll laugh with you. If you was close, I'd give you a little Jesus. People like him only think they can hang with me. I'm going to get real soon, brother. Well, right on. Right on. That's cool. That's cool. Because you know what? Our first breath of life, when that doctor smacked you on the ass instead of your mama for having you, you started a life. And we're all on that journey. Now, whether you want to be nice and peaceful and loving or whatever, you want to be mean, bad, whatever, we're all on a journey. But our end journey is the same. Just like you took the life of breath, you're going to lose that last breath and die. Just like me or anyone else. You're absolutely going to do it. And then you just worry about it from then if you want to. Me, I don't worry. Hell, my best friend got shot and killed standing beside me. There's a dozen times I should have been dead already. Good Lord's had things for me to do, and you know what? When it's your time to go, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at, it's your time to go. So don't be scared in life. Don't be feared. Live your life. Me, I have a Savior. His name, they call him Christ. I call him Yahshua. No matter what you call him, as long as you believe in him, call on him, and know that he paid a blood sacrifice to introduce you to the Father, which is the Creator. As long as you know that, you're good. As long as you know that, you're good. You know? Wow. Wow. Too many words for my old eyes to read. I had retina surgery. Let me try again. Damn, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, everybody's on the journey to death. Everybody. We're all going to die. We got to get over that. My mom was murdered in the late 80s on Christmas Day. You know? Thankfully, I wasn't a little child at the time. You know, I was an adult and could handle it. But people sending me shit like this because they don't like that I'm a cannabis advocate, though, on the anniversary, the week before Christmas, yeah, that's kind of, you know, the kind of mentality of the troll that I've got that's aggravating people, trying to get them to hurt me and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, four people at an alcohol party that got out of hand. And yeah, 2 guys, 2 girls. It was supposed to be a Christmas party. All the alcohol in the world you wanted, no pot. If it was pot there, it wouldn't have happened. They would have mellowed out. But, you know. Man, you talk about crazy. Life's crazy right now. Oh, yeah. And hey, you go look at my Trolls page where he makes all these shorts about me. Go watch him. He'll tell you, oh, we checked it out. His mom wasn't murdered. It wasn't murdered. It wasn't Christmas Day. It was... When it came out in the news and all, I know what it was in the newspaper. It was Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. They didn't know which one, you know, because they were in the house party and all that time. And the guy copped a plea to, I think, involuntary manslaughter. So, you know, you don't tell people, well, my mom was involuntarily manslaughtered, you know. So when I tell the story, I guess if I had to be politically correct, my mom was involuntarily manslaughtered at a party, for, you know. But to me, it will always be murder. And in the eyes of the Lord above, he's going to see it as murder. I don't care what my troll... And my troll I'm talking about is an ordained minister. Who, the guy that's messing with me? No, he's a white idiot that lives up in Rochester, New Hampshire. He went to prison for setting an apartment on fire with a 16-year-old boy inside. Stuff like that. You know, I ain't got nothing like that against me. And why he's messing with me, just... But, yeah. And it is what it is. I don't like to talk about him, given the fame they want me talking about him. No, he sits back and makes money off the taxpayers collecting disability like he can't work. And he makes T-shirts and trays and stuff like that and gets them into the store and puts them online and sells them. Excuse me, why can't you work? Why the hell does the taxpayer have to pay your lazy ass off? You know, that's what gets me. Me, I work every year. When I'm on the road, I'm out working, hustling, getting it done, going to events, making T-shirts, everything, and I always put a couple $1,000s in on the mission by stopping and actually working for a couple months. Like I say, the only reason I couldn't this year is because of my eye. This guy sits on his ass and gets paid from all the taxpayers and stuff and just wants to talk smack about me. Oh, wow. Wow. That is some crazy shit. And you know, they say they die in threes and stuff. So, yeah, that is some pretty crazy stuff, man. Oh, goodness. I've got to get up and get things done. But all morning, when I woke up this morning, I wanted to go back to bed. I did not want to get up and make coffee. I didn't want to do nothing. They need to quit spraying us with all that chemicals up in the air. Oh, I hear you. I got papers from the New Mexico courts that says I smoke pot so I don't kill people. That's the truest statement ever made in a court of law. Oh, help, I'm smoking. I'm chilled. Shit, look at me now. That's what's wrong with me now. I did an 8 o'clock live, and that's when I smoke, is during my live. So I sat here and smoked during my live and was playing on the computer. Next thing you know, it was noon. Now I'm smoking again. I'll get off my ass here in a couple hours and finally get something done. But then I'll be back here at 7 o'clock this evening getting stoned again. I can see an hour-long nap somewhere in between. Now I'm really going to try and find a loan for this generator, because as it stands, I need $900 in 2 weeks to meet my goal and have everything and get ready to be on the road the week after that. So we'll see what happens. The good Lord could make it happen. Good Lord could make it happen. Not quite half of it is a generator, because I found one for $350. Well, I didn't. Frankie found one for $349. And it's a 44 watt or 4,000 watt generator. It is perfect. It's more than what I need, but it would be great. Oh, man, I don't know. I couldn't smoke $80 eights all the time. I'd be growing my own. Like I say, I smoke the cheapest stuff. I smoke what they sell, their pre-rolls. You know, their $5 1 gram pre-rolls. That's what I buy. It's the same thing before they grind it and pre-roll it. That's why I get it for $40 a half ounce, $80 an ounce. So, yeah, I haven't seen weed yet that's worth $85 an eighth. I'd never pay that. Never would I pay that. Now, there was one time down in Ocean Beach, California. We were looking for some weed, and the guy charged us $10. And he said, if you don't like it, I'm here on the beach, you can bring it back. It was a damn toothpick. I mean, it looked like a toothpick. Like, you want $10 for that? What, are you crazy? Well, we didn't know at the time it was Thai stick. Yo, Mr. Will, how you doing? We didn't know at the time it was Thai stick. We bought it off of him, and we went back to him, and he said, "You want another one, don't you?" And we're like, "Yep, we do. We do." What are you doing, Mr. Will? Hey, Mr. Will, Frankie found me a nice generator on Amazon for $3.5. A damn A-firm or whatever they call it's like a place that gives loans. Walmart employees and stuff use it. Frankie told me about them. They had me all happy. They pre-approved me for $700, all kinds of shit. It won't take a selfie to let my application go through. The camera will take a picture of my license and all that, but it won't take the selfie. It's crazy. So, but if I can get that loan and get that generator, then I only need $500 to get on the road. That'd be great. That'd be great. Oh, I'm sorry, not Walmart employees. Walmart customers, get that right. Get that right, Will. Thank you, Frankie. I didn't know. Oh, Finger Hut. Yeah, I never thought about that. I wonder if they've got a generator. Right on, right on. Have fun, be on, have fun. Oh hell, maybe I ought to get a hold of them, because I've heard of Finger Hut. My ex, Lexi, she used Finger Hut. Yeah, right on. Yeah, it'll be good. Huh. Hey, Frankie, look and see if Finger Hut's got generators. Nah. I really wished I could figure this out with the Walmart one. I mean, that seemed like that'd be pretty cool. But, you know, like I told the guy on the phone, I told the guy on the phone, I said, go put 420 Jim on the computer. Pick a picture. There's hundreds of them of me. He went to it, and he's like, well, I can't do that, but that's quite impressive. Your picture's all over the place. Yeah, I even tried to get him to take a picture off the internet. But you know, it's a sad story when they tell you there's nothing they can do. They told me to try and do it again later and try and use a different device, and I've tried that. My thing is, how can it take a picture of your license? Okay, you do the front, and once it accepts it, it'll tell you if it's too blurry or what. Once it accepts it, it has you do the back. It accepts it, then it says it's going to do a selfie. That's when the problems happen. It tells me to open my browser and check the settings or do something with the settings. Hell, I don't know what they mean. The one guy on the phone said, go to your browsers and click the 3 dots. Well, hell, every screen I got's got 3 dots, I think. Frankie, my laptop will not work off of my hotspot. I don't know why it will not pick it up. I think it's just so out of date. That's back to like Windows 7, Windows 11, whatever. I mean, I got that. It was old when I got it. And it don't update, I know that. I keep it mainly to run the sign programs and stuff, the cutter. But for some reason, I can't get it to connect to it. And it used to connect to it. Oh, there you go, bud. At one time, it used to connect to it, no problem. Now, I can't get it to connect for shit. I need a technical person to come and be with me on this journey. No. How much was it? Oh, hang on. I see it up there. $9.24. What, are they smoking crack? Ain't paying $1,000 for a generator. Nah, they smoking crack there. That other one's a much better deal. That one is, I wonder how much it burns fuel and all. That's a big one compared. Oh no, that's 4,000 watt. Oh, that's only a 3,200. Peak watts is 4,000. Hell, that other generator's not only better, it's cheaper. Is that her? Yeah. Hell, correct me if I'm wrong, but couldn't I buy 2 of the other ones for the price of that one? Correct me if I'm wrong, but if my math is right, I could buy 2 of the other ones and have a little change left over by the time I bought that one. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that one, Frankie. I don't think I'm going to do that one. I knew only desperate people use finger hut. That's what I've always been told. I don't understand why I can't get verified on this other one. They ain't pricey, they're astronomical. They're astronomical. I don't know, maybe I can get a Home Depot or a Lowe's or... Do they have a Walmart credit card? See, I don't have bad credit, I don't have no credit. Which in most cases means bad credit, I guess. I don't know. Depending on how bad they want to sell what they got to sell. Hey, is there any rent-to-owns that do generators? I didn't think of that. I wonder if there's any rent-to-own generators or generator stores I get credit to or something. But if it was a rent-to-own generator, that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind renting it as long as it was running and using, and that guarantees it's going to be running. I'll have to search that stuff out this afternoon. I also got to call and arrange a ride to my doctor's appointment. Got to do that too. Oh, yeah. Hey, today's Thursday, so I still got a day. Woohoo! It's a shame my phone's so low on power, or I'd say let's take a walk to the hardware store and back. But if I unplug it, it'd die. I'm working off of 16% power, Frankie. Well, anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns? How I can get this generator, how I can get this money, whatever. Now it's time to put it there. Any other suggestions besides Finger Hut? I wonder if Chime will loan it to me. I'm with Chime. They say if I hook up my direct deposit, they will give me $300. If I read that right. Maybe I ought to go hook up my direct deposit with them. Anybody know anything about Chime or anything? Well, it's hard to see. Oh, there's still 4 people here. Damn. Okay, I've got Chime. They just sent me my card. I haven't put money into it. That's what I was going to hook up to my GoFundMe and all. And it says it has where you can apply for credit and this, that, and the other. So I don't know. I think it says if you hook up your direct deposit, you get a $300 bonus or something. Maybe I should check that out. I don't know. It is what it is. I want to find something. As long as I find something. Well, let me get out of here, friends, because I won't find nothing. Oh, hey, how we doing? I was going to say, let me get out of here. Some of you, how you doing? Oh, there you go. Yeah, right on. Hang on, Frankie. Yeah, well, if they're willing to give me $300 to hook up my direct deposit, yeah, hey, I'm good at that. I'll have to go look and see what that is. I may get a hold of you if you know, I need to ask a question or something. But anyhow, let me go start on this. It's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs, Jack and Lulu, love you. I love you. Jesus loves you. Catch you at 7 p.m. Peace out.